Hey there, it's Mimsy here. Today I'm going to show you the after or the finished product or almost finished product of this slipcover that I made in a series. I'll show you the things that I would do differently, the mistakes that I made, and the couple things that I still have to do on this. So let's get started. I'm pretty happy with the results, and I still need to do a couple things. So let me show you where I'm at today. And so I made this slipcover in a big fat hurry because I was preparing for a birthday party that I was hosting here for my sister-in-law. So I wanted to get this slipcover done quick, and I didn't quite finish it before the party. If you were to look really closely, you can see I've still got pins in this skirt because I did not sew down these side seams, nor did I finish the bottom hem on this. And that's because I aligned the stripes incorrectly on here somehow on the body of the sofa. So you can see here that these stripes don't line up with these stripes. They're off. That cushion is lined up. That panel I did right somehow, but this one's off and this one's off. So I need to take these off and move them in order to match them up here. I did leave myself a large side hem here for that reason. So what I'll do is I'll take that off, move it, and it should be super simple because it's just a seam right here. I have not put in the back pieces, the back kick pleat part there yet, and that's because I need to move those. Anyway, so I've got to put the kick pleat panels back there and on the sides. And then I need to address the side piece, and I'll show you that real quick. So, like I said, I have not put in the back piece of fabric, the kick pleat back piece of fabric yet. What I want to do here is I'm going to just top stitch this waterfall skirt piece here because it's a little bit hangy. So I'm going to pick this up and then I will top stitch that down. So that will eliminate some of this here. And by the way, I have not pressed this or steamed it or anything. I haven't pressed it at all. So if I were to press all these seams, look, I need to fix that too. If I were to press all these seams, this whole thing would look a lot nicer and neater, the skirts and stuff. But like I said, I was in such a big hurry to get this done that I just put it on and I was like, good enough. So anyway, so I need to do that on both sides. And then I think it's about done. So you can see this little stripe peeking out here. I did a crooked seam there, so I need to probably just sew that in a little tighter, which that's an easy thing. You just make that seam a little tighter from here to here. Other than that, it's pretty much done. However, I am actually selling this sofa. I am getting ready to do some renovations here on my back patio. I need to replace all these 4x4s. I'm going to paint the whole ceiling. We're getting ready to close this in with windows, or actually I'm going to use sliding glass doors, but I am going to close this in to make it an all season porch with air conditioning and everything, and then take off those sliding glass doors. I have a whole... I think my rooster hears me and he starts crowing because he hears me out here. Anyway, so I have another video. If you want to look at that video explaining what I'm doing out here, I'll link to that video here. I won't go into the whole long story of everything that I want to do. So anyway, we're getting ready to start that renovation out here. So I want to just get rid of all my furniture back here. I paid $65 for this sofa at the Habitat for Humanity when I bought it. And I did a repair in the back of the sofa. There was a board in the back there, which I imagine was probably broken when I bought it, and that's probably why they gave it away. Anyway, I didn't realize it until I had it for a little while, and I repaired that, and I did a video on that. I can link to that video here as well if you want to see how I repaired that back, because the cushions were like slumping in, so when you sat on it, you just sunk back real far, and I fixed that. So anyway, I didn't pay hardly any money for this sofa, and the fabric was $4.99 a yard. And I love it, but when I look at the sofa from inside my house, because the fabric is beige, it looks dingy to me. And it's not. It's a beautiful fabric. I love the fabric, but when I see outside from inside my house, it just looks like it's dingy. I want something brighter with an off-white background that's white and not beige. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, and my patio is so dark. It's so dark. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not so dark. It's a dreary, dreary day. We just had Hurricane Idalia come through here a couple days ago, and so it's still really rainy right now. Anyway, this is the color fabric that I'd like to see out here. It's just a brighter white, and I'm not talking necessarily about this solid fabric, but I'd like to have something that is either a lighter background or something with a light background and a pattern, or just altogether a color, like different color altogether. But I do like the lightness of this. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about when I say this looks stingy to me. It's just, the problem is that when you look from the inside of my house out to here, it's so backlit that it makes the sofa just look dingy. See how the pattern matching over there is perfect, it looks great, and then here and here it's not matched up, so it's rough, it's hard on the eyes. You know, most people probably wouldn't notice what it is that's off about it, but when you know, then you can't unsee it. So that's why those two panels need to be fixed. Let me show you the side waterfall skirt bit. So you see how the side of the arm is waterfall and it's just completely straight down. I do love that style. So there's the waterfall style in the skirt. Looks great. My lamp that I made the lampshade for, I picked up that lamp from my neighbor. It was on, she put it by the side of the road, and she had this tiny little lampshade on it. It looked like a pinhead on top of that big lampshade. And so I picked up the lamp because I love that. It looks so beachy and fun. And then I actually had just finished making these huge lampshades for a job, and so it was a perfect fit. Anyway, it looks so nice when it's lit up out here at night. So anyway, there's my sofa, and I've already got it on Facebook Marketplace for sale. I've had quite a few people interested in it. There's the after. I love it, but I am gonna renovate out here and I've got to say goodbye. Somebody will surely get good use out of it. Somebody with kids or pets that can just throw this into the washing machine and wash it. So if you have any questions about this project, by all means leave them in the comments and I will answer your questions about this. Or if you're on Instagram, you can put your questions on Instagram. I'm kind of faster at answering questions there. And you can also put pictures of your project so I can answer your questions on that. I'm at Mimsy & Co. If you want to see the process of making this slipcover, I will put that video right here. So go ahead and click on that video right here.